In an unexpected and daring turn of events, a man decides to challenge a police officer to a karate fight. Little does he know, this impulsive decision will lead to a swift and regrettable lesson. Join us as we delve into the details of this unique encounter, exploring the dynamics between law enforcement and a bold individual attempting an unconventional showdown. As the morning sun cast its warm glow over Port Orange, Officer Christopher Rains of the Port Orange Police Department embarked on his routine patrol, unaware of the extraordinary events that would soon unfold. Little did he know that he would soon be thrust into a life-threatening confrontation with a highly skilled martial artist, a sequence of events that would leave an indelible mark on both him and the community he swore to protect. The day began like any other, with Officer Rains diligently patrolling the streets of Port Orange, ensuring the safety and security of its residents. However, as the morning transitioned into the afternoon, a seemingly routine call from Port Orange Dispatch would alter the course of events dramatically. The call reported a disturbed individual loitering at the Puffing Stuff smoke shop, nestled at 4020 Nova Road in Port Orange, Florida. What initially appeared as a routine response to a disturbance call soon escalated into a high-stakes encounter as Officer Rains arrived at the scene, unaware of the unique challenge that awaited him. Little did Officer Rains know that he was about to face off against a skilled martial artist, whose prowess in hand-to-hand combat would put both his training and instincts to the ultimate test. As he approached the scene, adrenaline coursing through his veins, Officer Rains prepared himself for the unexpected, unaware that the events about to unfold would push him to the limits of his courage and resilience.
So I have this gentleman that has been coming in and out of my shop, making me very uncomfortable and making other people uncomfortable. And he is not leaving the plaza, and I kind of want to get him removed away from the plaza because I'm here by myself and I don't feel comfortable.
As Officer Rains arrived at the scene, his focus honed in on the task at hand, entering the Puffing Stuff smoke shop to address the reported disturbance. However, amidst the urgency of the moment, a man attempted to catch his attention, seeking assistance or guidance. In a brief but telling interaction, Officer Rains, though preoccupied with the unfolding situation, acknowledged the man's presence with a promise. "I have a question. I'll be with you in a second." It was a fleeting moment, a brush-off in the face of pressing matters, but one that hinted at the complexities of the situation unfolding before him. As Officer Rains delved deeper into the peculiar behavior of the individual at the scene, each interaction and revelation added another layer to the unfolding narrative. With each passing moment, Officer Rains gleaned more insights into the intricacies of the situation, navigating the delicate balance between addressing the immediate disturbance and attending to the concerns of those seeking his assistance.
I called about him causing a disturbance, and he's come in here quite a few times already and has bothered me and customers. It makes me very uncomfortable, and he likes to grab things and try and come behind the counter. So kind of want him trespassed. He just keeps coming in and out, and he likes to touch things, and I've rung him up a couple times. He's only bought drinks from me, but he's had me ring him up for almost $1,000 worth of product.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's the guy out there, a taller, kind of older white guy. Is that him?
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's talking to himself, talking to other people, and they're coming in here and they're uncomfortable as well.
The officer has encountered challenges in verifying whether Mr. Boozy possesses an accountant or faces a pending lawsuit. Following this peculiar introduction, the officer refocuses on the current situation. It's at this point that the encounter transforms from being merely bizarre to utterly surreal.
Yeah, officer. I hate to ask this, and it's not your fault. I was arrested about 8 months ago.
All right, back up for me a little bit,
Oh, okay.
please.
I was arrested 8 months ago, and I spent 18 months in prison.
In a stroke of luck, Officer Rains manages to avoid injury from the projectile hurled his way. Undeterred, the defiant individual challenges the officer, practically daring him to make the arrest. With measured resolve, Officer Rains issues clear instructions, signaling the gravity of the situation. He directs the individual to place their hands behind their back, specifying the charges for battery on a law enforcement officer in response to the thrown object. Maintaining a calm yet authoritative demeanor, Officer Rains repeats the command for compliance. Frustration and discontent radiate from the individual as they resist the arrest, vehemently protesting and threatening legal action. Amidst the tension, Officer Rains upholds his duty with immense bravery, demonstrating a commitment to maintaining order, despite the individual's belligerent behavior. The encounter unfolds with palpable intensity, showcasing the challenges faced by law enforcement officers in their line of duty.
Right now you're under arrest for battery on a law enforcement officer for throwing something at me.
Oh, piece of lunch.
Yeah, well, don't do it. Why would you throw something at me?
Because it pissed me off.
Well, there you go.
You're acting like a jerk.
5 Central. Someone's running code 3 to me. I don't need that.
You're lucky I didn't have my pocket knife with me. I'd stabbed your death right now. You can write it all in the police report. I don't give a. The last thing I wanted to do is get.
The energized encounter continues as other officers arrive on the scene.
Are you a nice cop? Are you the nice cop? Is it nice cop, bad cop time? I've been through it a million times. I know the routine.
Stand up straight.
All right, hold on. Jesus, quit jerking me around. I will go. You know, I'm almost 70 years old, for Christ's sake, and I got arthritis. No, I know you got to arrest me, but Jesus Christ, can you take it a little bit easy?
You just listen. It's on our time, not your time.
I know that. I've been arrested like 7 or 8 times.
Then you should know better not throw stuff at a police officer.
I know. All right. What's my arm?
Have a seat in the car.
All right. I better leave. I'm fucking
Sit
take.
down, kick your
Well,
shoes
all
off.
right.
Kick your shoes off.
All right. Give me a minute.
Kick your shoes off.
Jesus Christ, man, you're a.
Keep your feet out.
Okay. You want me to take my pants off too?
No, if I wanted to, I'd tell you.
All right.
Keep your feet out.
Okay.
Keep your feet out. How hard is
Okay.
that?
Jesus, mother.
Get your feet out.
I'd be glad to go to jail. Get me to jail as fast as you can.
What's that?
After the suspect is secured in the cruiser, Officer Rains diligently begins typing his incident report. Meanwhile, the other officer, identified as Officer ERs, proceeds to gather Mr. Boozy's belongings. A touch of humor surfaces as the officers discover a pocket knife among Mr. Boozy's possessions, leading to a light-hearted remark about discarding the perishables, including a sandwich. As the scene unfolds, one officer disposes of the items, while the other engages in conversation with Mr. Boozy, gaining additional insight into his state of mind. Amidst the challenges, Mr. Boozy shares his seemingly unrelated success story of starting a new business, injecting an unexpected narrative twist into the encounter. Officer Rains, still at the squad car, receives an unusual offer from Mr. Boozy, who, despite the circumstances, promises a box of goodies post-jail, including marijuana cookies and baked treats. The exchange continues with discussions about personal belongings, a missing bicycle, and the impending legal actions threatened by Mr. Boozy. The situation takes on a surreal quality as Mr. Boozy asserts his intention to sue the police department, adding a touch of eccentricity to the overall encounter.
Hey, was that backpack and those groceries, were those all yours over there on the bench?
Yes, if you could, can you pick it up for me, please, and put it in the backpack?
What? The groceries?
Yes.
No, they're going in the garbage.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
And you're gonna take the bicycle to police property?
Where's the bicycle at?
Pardon?
What bicycle?
A blue bicycle. It's a blue Schwinn.
I don't see that anywhere.
It's a $200 bicycle. I just bought it.
Where's it at?
It's right in front of the pizza shop.
No, there's no bike over there.
Well, somebody stole it already. I'll be suing you for that too.
For us.
I'm suing. I already have a $5 million.
Head inside the car.
I already.
Head inside the car.
Okay. I already have a $5 million lawsuit against your police department.
You do?
I'll make it $100 million.
Yeah, you should.
In front of the smoke shop, there indeed appears to be a blue bike. However, given Mr. Boozy's questionable credibility, the officer remains skeptical about whether the bicycle truly belongs to him. Officer Rains decides to take a moment to gather himself, expressing a brief exclamation to process the unusual situation. While ensuring the suspect's well-being before transporting him to jail, Mr. Boozy continues his nonsensical rambling, discussing extravagant demands and making exaggerated claims about his worth. Despite the absurdity of his statements, the officer maintains his composure. During the journey to jail, Mr. Boozy persistently rambles about his perceived worth, salary expectations, and extravagant demands. His monologue includes random figures, requests for private jet services, and other eccentric demands, showcasing the continued unpredictability of the encounter. Following his arrest, Mr. Boozy's erratic behavior continues during his time in jail. He engages in destructive actions, tearing clothing into shreds and creating makeshift accessories. Despite counseling and warnings, these incidents persist, adding to the peculiar nature of his stay in jail. After over 2 months in custody, William Boozy is released from the Volusia County Jail on July 20, 2023. However, his legal troubles persist, as he is arrested again on September 22, 2023, for battery on a law enforcement officer. Due to his history of violent tendencies, he is denied bail. As the dust settles on the bizarre and unpredictable encounter between Officer Christopher Rains and William Boozy, a profound sense of bewilderment lingers in its wake. What began as a routine morning patrol for Officer Rains swiftly transformed into a surreal confrontation with a highly skilled martial artist, culminating in a series of events that defied logic and expectation. From the moment Officer Rains responded to the call reporting a disturbed individual at the Puffing Stuff Smoke Shop, the stage was set for an extraordinary encounter. As he approached the scene, little did he know that he would soon be entangled in a battle of wits and wills with a man whose eccentricity knew no bounds. The encounter unfolded with a series of twists and turns, each more perplexing than the last. From the initial challenge to a karate fight to the hurling of projectiles and the ensuing arrest, the events that transpired pushed Officer Rains to the limits of his training and patience. Amidst the chaos, Officer Rains displayed remarkable composure and professionalism, navigating the challenges with unwavering resolve. Despite the provocations and eccentricities of his adversary, he remained steadfast in his commitment to upholding the law and ensuring the safety of the community. As the encounter reached its conclusion, with William Boozy's eventual release from jail and subsequent rearrest, lingering questions remained about the factors underlying his behavior. His erratic actions and violent tendencies underscored the complexities and uncertainties that law enforcement officers like Officer Rains face on a daily basis. In the end, the encounter between Officer Rains and William Boozy served as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of police work and the resilience required to navigate its challenges. It was a testament to the dedication and professionalism of officers like Officer Rains, who stand ready to confront the unexpected with courage and determination, ensuring the safety and security of those they serve.